We live in a time where we can literally build an incredible business from our phone if we wanted to. Literally all the tools, the amazing tools that are available, we can access them and we can set up the most clever systems and automations to help us to create so much success. Hello. I have got a really juicy episode to talk about today. I'm talking about how you can set yourself up so that you can put your business on autopilot so that you are making sales and experiencing amazing success. Even when you're asleep, even when you're hanging out with your kids, your family, you're on holiday, you're having a great time, you're doing other things. How can you have a business that is working away in the background for you? That is what I want to talk about today. And I know that sounds like a bit of a pipe dream, but it's really not. And I also just want to just add in a thing here. When I say you can have a business that's making you money when you sleep or when you're on holiday, you 100% can. It does not mean that it doesn't require hard work and effort. It does require a lot of effort still. There's still a lot of experimenting and tweaking and changing and different manual things that you will need to do. But it is possible to, and it is necessary if you want to actually really create a lot of success in your business, to be able to automate as much of it as possible so that you can generate that success. So I want to share with you the 4 main funnels that you need, or the 4 main automations that you need in your business so that you can create success, so that you can scale your business, you can get to consistent 10K months and way beyond that. These are the things that I have set up in my business, and because of that, we have random sales coming in every single day from all sorts of random things that I have created over the years. And sometimes I'm like, where are these sales coming from? I don't understand. Like, I know I should know, but some of them are just so old, I've just got no idea where they're coming from. We have people doing our email list every single day, and some of them I'm like, where did you find it? Where the heck is this funnel at? I've no idea anymore, but it's out there on the internet working its magic for me. So when I am away, when I'm with my kids, these like sales are coming through, emails, subscribers are coming through, amazing things are happening to keep the business going, which is incredible. So, we live in a time right now where we can all do this. We live in a time where we can literally build an incredible business from our phone if we wanted to. Literally all the tools, the amazing tools that are available, they are on our phones and we can access them and we can set up the most genius, the most clever systems and automations to help us to create so much success. And that is what you need to do. That's what we all need to do, because creating that success in your business, like for example, getting to 10K a month every single month, is about consistency. It's about doing a series of a handful of things consistently. So let's break it down for a sec. In order to get to consistent 10K months, you have to have something amazing to sell. You have to have a wonderful offer, and you need to have people who want to buy your wonderful offer. Those are the 2 things that you need to make happen. The automation piece comes in because it's the automation that helps you to make that happen like clockwork, because you have to be able to sell that thing consistently. And this is where most people go wrong, because most people don't do it consistently. So therefore they don't get consistent results. And it's a feast or famine cycle. So it's one month they're doing well and making some money. The next month or the next few months, they're just absolutely making nothing. And then maybe they make some money another month. And it's just this awful cycle. And I know, because I used to be there in that cycle, and it's frustrating. It was just really, really stressful. And you cannot build a successful business from that place. To build a successful business where it's sustainable and where you can actually scale it so that you are hitting consistent 10K months, and beyond that you're getting, once you figure out how to get to 10K, you can get to 30K, 40K, 50K, 100K, you can scale it, and then it reaches a point where it all shifts a little bit and it changes, but you can do it. So let me share with you the 4 automations that you need in your business, and these are simple. So the first automation is around visibility, and it's around social media. Social media is huge and it's so powerful. It's such a powerful way for us to be able to get out there, get discovered, creating visibility for ourselves. The more you can automate this, the more consistent you will be at it. And when I say that, I mean, this is so simple. Using an automation tool like a scheduler so that you can literally batch create your content, make life easy for yourself and batch create content, repurpose content, and put it into your scheduler so that you can be having everything set up to go out on autopilot. So for example, over a few weeks or a month or for as long as you can do it, so that it is automated. So every single day it's not relying on you to figure out what the hell to post out, what the heck to say, because if that is the case, the chances is very high that you are going to miss some days and that you're going to fall off the bandwagon with it because you're going to have all the best intentions in the world, but then you're going to get busy. Something's going to come up. There's going to be a challenge or a problem, or you're going to get distracted, or you're going to get bored, and then you're just going to forget to do it. And you're like, oops. And I have been there myself so many times. I am very, 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 very guilty of this. Automation takes that away, and any of us can sit down and come up with a plan, create a batch of content, and then schedule it. We can all do that. And so that is one of the biggest automations you can get in place in your business and blooming use all the AI tools as well to help you to create the content, to, blooming heck, the amount of, and I need to do a separate episode on AI, but there are so many incredible tools that you can use to make your life a million times easier when it comes to this. So use them and then just automate everything for your social media so that is all taken care of. The second automation that you need in your business is for lead gen. So lead generation, so getting people on your email list. That's essentially, it doesn't always have to be like this, but it could be converting your followers on social media into email subscribers. You want to be building that email list of yours. You own your email list. Your email list is such a valuable asset for your business, and it's such a powerful part of your sales process. So you really want to be building that email list, getting those leads in every single day. So you want to be building out what is called a lead generation funnel, basically, so that every single day you have people that are able to sign up for a freebie. So they're able to go to an opt-in page, they're able to input their name and their email address, they are able to automatically sign up. That when you sign up on that form, it automatically adds them to your email list, and it automatically pushes them into an email funnel. So they start getting your emails, you deliver the freebie to them, and they get onto your email list, and you start to nurture them through an automated email campaign that is all set up and done and dusted. That way, let's link funnel 1 with funnel 2, or automation 1 with automation 2. So your social media, for example, can sprinkle throughout it posts about your, like say a freebie that you've created, a lead magnet that you've created. And so on social media, it's automatically, from your obviously scheduled posts, it's automatically driving traffic to your freebie opt-in page, your lead magnet opt-in page. And from there, people are signing up and they are automatically receiving your freebie along with receiving all your emails. And that is all happening on autopilot. And that could be happening when you are sleeping, when you are hanging out with your friends, when you're doing whatever you want to be doing. You can get that set up so that is just running like clockwork. And if you think about that, that's a game changer, because let's add some layers into this. Let's say then you want to run ads. So you get your ads up and running. And again, ads is not something you can just, by the way, put on autopilot and just leave. You do have to check on it. But you can set your ads up and then have that ad driving traffic. That you are going to be checking on your ads, but you'll have that ad driving traffic to your opt-in page, and then people signing up and then automatically delivering them and getting them into your email campaign, which is automatic, it's all automated, it's all built out. So again, you can be in this situation. I mean, this is exactly how I've built my business, where we have ads running and it's driving traffic to an opt-in page and people are signing up. I go to sleep, I wake up in the morning and I look at how many new email subscribers I have. And then let's take this a step further. So let's talk about the third automation that you want to get set up in your business, and that's your sales funnels. You want your sales funnels set up in your business. Your sales page, your checkout page, your thank you page set up. You want all of that set up. Let's connect automation 1, 2, and 3 together. So for example, let's say you've got your sales funnel set up. You've got your sales page, you've got your checkout, you've got your thank you page, so that they land on it after they've bought from you. And you then can, on your social media, when you're batching your content, maybe you put some offer in there. Maybe you've got a special offer happening over that 30 days that you've created and you've planned out and you've scheduled. So within that, you've got a little promo happening, which is driving traffic from your social media to your sales page and into your offer, for example. And then people are landing on that page. They are going to your checkout. They are paying. Everything's just happening. It's happening on autopilot here. They're landing on your checkout page, and then they automatically land on your thank you page, and they go into your delivery sequence, which is actually the fourth automation, which I'll talk about in a second. But that is happening on autopilot. It's happening in the background. You're not manually having to do anything. You're not manually having to take a payment from someone. It's all happening on autopilot. And again, you can add layers into this. You can add in, ads. You could have ads set up driving traffic to your offer and telling people about your offer and driving people to your sales page. You could be running a workshop, for example. You could have a free training that you've created that you could be driving traffic to that free training through social media or through ads or through a podcast that you've created. That's driving traffic to a free training, where then on the free training you give those people an offer. You drive them from that free training to basically your sales funnel where you're delivering the offer. They land on the sales page, they go to the checkout, they can then buy, they can go through that whole process and buy. So every little piece of that can be automated so that you can start to create some consistency when it comes to sales and selling. You could add in, for example, some other automations, like if you have a business where people can book a call with you so that they can potentially work with you one-on-one, and that's like a sales call, you could add an automation in for that. You could add an automated booking calendar into the mix. And again, on your social media, when you're batch creating content, maybe you have an automation, because let's go down a few rabbit holes here. Like if you look at social media, let's take Instagram, you've got all the DM automations. When I say a DM automation, you will have seen it a million times, where somebody has put a post out and then the top line says, comment the word workshop and I will send you all the details to my latest workshop. So I'm sure you've seen it. I'm sure you've opted in for those things. In fact, maybe that's how you're here at this podcast, because maybe you commented the keyword or the number for this podcast from Instagram and I sent you this episode via an automated DM. That's completely automated. It's happening on autopilot, and then I can go and check how many people put the keyword, the trigger keyword that sent them into this DM automation. But you can create all these really clever automations that are driving traffic to wherever you want to drive it to, whether it's to generate leads or generate sales. But the more you automate this, the more consistent you will be and the more success you will begin to see. The fourth automation that I wanted to share is for your delivery. So obviously you want to deliver an amazing experience for people who are buying from you, amazing clients and customers. And so you can automate that. So when somebody lands on that thank you page, once they've gone through the checkout, you can automate that experience. So you automate the emails they get. You automate access to so for example, let's say you sold a program or a course or a membership access, or it could be anything. But you can automate that access to that. You then have it all automated so they can go through your program and they get all the emails that are sent out, and that is an automated experience. You would have some personal touches too in there for sure, but you can automate so much of it so that it's all happening on autopilot. And this is what you want. For example, with one of the programs that I have on my website that I sell, so we get sales come in all the time and we do nothing proactively to promote this one offer. But we get sales in that randomly come in a lot with it, and it's just completely automated. Like no one on the team does anything to do with this offer. It's literally a course that I created actually years ago now, and people buy it, they go through the sales process, they then go through the onboarding, and everything is automated and set up. Everything. I literally, like I said, I don't do anything whatsoever. I see we've made a sale and amazing. So you want to set these automations up in your business so that you can create that level of success that you are trying to get to. Because if you don't, it's going to be hard, because you're going to be spinning your wheels in so many different ways, and it's going to be really challenging to scale, because it's hard to be consistent when you're trying to manually do a lot of things. You want to take the load off yourself and rely on very, very clever technologies and systems and platforms and automations that you now have access to at your fingertips from your phone that you can set up. And yes, it can be confusing and overwhelming to figure out how to set these automations up. Don't get me wrong. Using any kind of new technology or any technology can be overwhelming, but once you get your head around it and you do it, it's bloomin' game changing. It's just incredible. So if you want to scale your business, set up automations so that you can get there more predictably. Because when you can do this, like I said, we have sales coming in every day. We have leads coming in every day. We're generating visibility every day. And there may become a point, for example, where you might hire somebody on your team. So, for example, we have somebody who runs our social media for us, and a lot of it is scheduled, but some of it isn't scheduled. But when it was me, myself, and I, a lot of stuff was just completely scheduled and automated because there's only me. There's only so many hours I have in the day. I have to be smart with what I'm doing in my time. I have to be smart about it. And you can be smart. Now we've got clever tools to enable us to do it. So leverage those tools. And I'm going to be so biased right now with what I'm going to tell you. And the point of this is not to sell you anything that I have. Actually, what I'm about to say is not even available right now. But you can get on a wait list if you want to. One of the biggest reasons why we started FEA Create was so that we could help people to automate their businesses and do exactly what I'm sharing. So we've basically built out all the different funnels that you need to really scale your business and get it to that 10K and beyond mark. So if you want our help with setting it up, you want to come and use it, you want to come and check it out, then I'll put the link below for you so you can come check it out and see if it would be a good fit for you, because you need something, you need some tool. But go do your own research, see what would be a good fit. Obviously, I will recommend that because we put our heart and soul into it. But I really hope this has helped you to just put into perspective what you can do to help make sure that getting to that level that you want becomes predictable and inevitable, because you've set yourself up with the systems to make sure you get there. So I hope this makes a lot of sense. Really dig into this, lean into this, because it's a game changer, and it's gonna be a huge part of how you're gonna create the success you want in your business. If you have any questions whatsoever about this, send me a DM, message me, email us, and let me know. I would love to be able to answer your questions. I can do another episode to dive deeper into different areas. And as always, if you have enjoyed this, please take a screenshot of you listening to this or watching this, share it with me on Instagram, or tag me in the story at I am Carrie Green, and let me know your takeaways from it so I can share it and so I can look at it. I'd love hearing the feedback and seeing it. And if you haven't left a review on Apple Podcasts, but you really enjoy this, I would appreciate it so much if you could spare a moment to do it, because it helps the podcast get out to many more people. So that would be so incredible. But I really hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you so much for listening and hanging out with me. And I will see you next time on another episode of the She Meets Business Show.